sir. Um, Hello. Can you hear? Hi, how are you all tonight? Is this loud enough? It is. Okay. So, my name is Lan, and just in case you're wondering, I was born in Vietnam, and South Vietnam, Saigon, and I've been traveling a lot in my whole life. So I lived a number of years in South America, and mostly a lot in Argentina. The first song I will play will be an Argentine tango, and the first part will be in Spanish, and I translated a section of it into English so you have an idea of what it's all about. It's called Nostalgias, and any of you been to Argentina? Oh, you have? Oh, okay, good. To visit. And any of you speak Spanish? I know the waiter does. Okay. Nostalgias. Quiero emborrachar mi corazón para pagar un loco amor que más que amor es un sufrir. Y aquí vengo para eso, a borrar antiguos besos en los besos de otras bocas. Si su amor fue flor de un día, porque cause siempre mía esa cruel preocupación. Quiero por los dos mi copa alzar para olvidar mi obstinación y más lo vuelvo a recordar. Nostalgias de escuchar su risa loca y sentir junto a mi boca como un fuego su respiración. Angustias de sentirme abandonada, pensar que otro a su lado pronto hablará del amor. Hermanos, yo no quiero rebajarme ni de pedir ni llorar ni decirle que no puedo más vivir desde mi triste soledad. Veré caer las rosas muertas de mi juventud. Girañón total gris, quizás a ti te hiere igual algún amor sentimental. Yo ahora mi alma de fantoche, soy triste en esta noche, noche negra y sin estrellas. Si las copas traen consuelo, aquí estoy con mi desvelo para ahogarlo de una vez. Quiero emborrachar mi corazón para después poder brindar por los fracasos del amor. Nostalgia, to hear his crazy laugh, and to feel next to my mouth like a fire his breath. Oh, anguish of feeling abandoned, and to think another by his side soon to speak of love. Oh, brother, I don't want to love myself, nor laugh, nor cry, nor telling I can no longer live. From my sad solitude I watch fall the dead roses of my youth. Sorry. Thank you. So that song is about, anyone knows what the song's about? Well, nostalgia and an older person, an older lady, or it could be an older man, talking about the lost love of this person's life and just it's just a huge lament. You know, the tangos from Argentina, South America, it's all about lost love, the lost mother, you know, all this, you know, losing. I mean, you know, you as songwriters and singers, you understand all this, right? Okay, so the next one I will sing is Summertime by Gershwin, and I added some of my own lyrics towards the end. Wait, sorry. Summertime and the living's easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your dad is rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing, and you spread your wings and you take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mama standing by. Whoops. Winter time and the days are lonely. Fish are swimming at the bottom of the sea. Oh, your daddy's sleeping and your mama's cooking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up flying, and you spread your wings and you take to the roads. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mama sleeping by. Thank you. So the next one I will do is it's from Brazil, and it's called Garota de Ipanema. And I've been to Brazil a few times, and I love the samba there. So, Garota de Ipanema. Oi, que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça. Ela é menina que vem, que passa, onde se balança, caminhando ao mar. Moça do corpo de orar, de doce de Ipanema, se balançado é mais que um poema. Coisa mais linda que já vi passar. Oh, porque tu totalzinho. Oh, porque tu total triste. A beleza que existe, a beleza que não and tan, young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes each one she passes goes ah. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes each one she passes goes ah. Oh, but he watches so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he would give his heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at he. Tall and tanned and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking in. When she passes, he smiles, but she doesn't see. Thank you. So that was a samba from Brazil, and I was sung in Portuguese. So that's it for tonight. I really appreciate your attention and listening, and it's up to the next person. Thank you, Wayne.
Mong Lan, Mark Zeus.
But it's actually, I didn't write this one. This was written by another. Let me get this up. Okay. Alrighty.
I think that's about right. Let me get some guitar going.
That's good. And the incomparable Wayne Wilkerson will be joining me on stage. And I'm going to start off with a couple covers. This is a Tom Paxton song. Done it in a while, but I figured I needed to pull it out for. We need to start doing more anti-war protest songs, and I think I'm doing my best. Wayne and I got a gig in Santa Fe Saturday. Anybody want to head down that way? Santa Fe. Just talk to me. I'll tell you. I'll give you the directions. Santa Fe, Texas, not New Mexico. No. But we'll go play in New Mexico. Pay is good. Okay. I got a letter from LBJ. He said, this is your lucky day. It's time to put your khaki trousers on. Though it may seem very queer, we got no jobs to give you here, so we are sending you to Vietnam. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it really isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. Jumped off the old troop ship and sank in mud up to my hip. I cursed until the captain called me down. Never mind how hard it's raining, think of all the ground we're just don't take one step outside of town. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it really isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. Oh, take it away. Every night the local gentry slip out past the sleeping sentry. They go out to join the old VC. In their nightly little dramas, they put on their black pajamas and come lobbing mortar shells at me. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. We go round in helicopters like a bunch of big grasshoppers searching for the Viet Cong in vain. They left a note that they had gone, they had to get down to Saigon, their government positions to maintain. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it really isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. Oh, take it away. Here I sit in this rice paddy wondering about Big Daddy, and I know that Lyndon loves me so. Yet how sadly I remember way back yonder in November when he said I'd never have to go. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it really isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. To help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. Tom Paxton wrote that. Anyway, we're gonna
just don't forget your wait staff. They have to be here tonight. They'd rather be watching the Astros either win or lose. So be good to them.
We're going to do a Pete Seeger song here. Pete Seeger is not related to Bob Seeger, in case you were wondering. And he actually didn't make this one the biggest hit that it was. He did do a recording of it early in his career, but it was recorded by the Byrds.
Do everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away, stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. Time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time that you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late.
Thank you. Thanks for singing along. Anyway, okay, we're going to do an original song. I don't know, Wayne and I maybe have done this together once or twice. This is off, I got a new album. I was just on KPFT yesterday. Anybody know what KPFT is? It's the only radio station that really plays local music here, so make sure you support it. I was on the Songwriter Studio show with our buddy Tom Tranchilla. And anyway, he played a few cuts and we did a little interview. You can probably, it's on the archive there if you want to listen to it. And I've got this recorded on a new album I called Pardon Me. This is a song called A Thirst for Gasoline. This is one I wrote back in 2004, January of 2004, if you can remember what was going on back then. So we're in E.
Uncle Sam grew strong and tall, big and bad and mean. He fanned the flames of industry to fuel the American dream. He sent his children across the world to mine the bubbling crude. In the name of God and freedom, the oil wars ensue. Dick and George were rest assured of what their course would bring when they seized the opportunity to depose an oil king. The war would bring prosperity to the ruling class back home, with misery for the masses, ecstasy for some. 'Cause back at home the children ride in oversized machines. The bigger is the badder, the fatter more than lean. And the tanks are almost empty. You can hear the curdling screams of the children left to wander by with the thirst for gasoline. George declared his subjects were addicted to the crude. Well, all along behind the scenes his oil but his drool. The citizens will choose to pay for gas instead of food. So sell it all, drill for more, and push it on the fools. Sell it all, drill for more, and push it on the fools. Well, back at home, the children ride in oversized machines. The bigger is the badder, the fatter more than lean. And the tanks are almost empty. You can hear the curdling screams of the children left to wander about with the thirst for gasoline. Now the course set by His Majesty did not go down as planned. Supplies from the refineries fell well behind demand. And as war returned to madness, the oil could not flow. So the good old boys, they raised the price so profits could still grow. So blame the OPEC nations, those dirty, rotten fiends. And blame the Motown monarchs who created those machines. Blame the king and all his men, did they even have a clue? But leave some blame for the ignorant, the likes of me and you. See, we should have seen it coming. We should have backed away. We should have curbed our vices when we saw the hell we'd pay. We drove ourselves into this ditch with blinders firmly on. We dropped the ball, burned it all, now the gasoline is gone. We dropped the ball, burned it all, now the gasoline is gone. So back at home the children sit in oversized machines. The bigger was the badder, the fatter now is lean. And the tanks are all on empty. You can hear the curdling screams of the children left to wander about with the thirst for gasoline. The children left to wander about with the thirst for gasoline. With the thirst for gasoline. With the thirst for gasoline. Thanks so much.
All right,
Thank you.
Mark Zeus. We got Carol Burris coming up. Let me go.
Yeah, gotcha. If anybody wants to hear that song in its entirety and all a bunch of other stuff, I got a Bandcamp, markzeus.bandcamp.com. So go there. Thank you.
Yeah, I just have to remember those 3 songs. That's That's nice. Test, test. try that. Okay.
Over the edge of the mountain, I saw a pretty girl dance. She rose up in the air and twirled until the mockingbird sang. Under the waves of the ocean, there lies a heaven so deep. We walk along the edge and touch the tears the angels weep. In the center of the flowers bloom, the edges melt into sky, and the valley waits for shadows dark to shield us by and by. If you and I ever come to know the message of time, we'll find the words come from the birds sung sweetly line by line. In the center of the flowers bloom, the edges melt into sky, and the valley waits for shadows dark to shield us by and by. Oh, take the road to the valley, walk to the edge of the sea, and send your song upon the wind that you'll come home to me. In the center of the flowers bloom, the edges melt into sky, and the valley waits for shadows dark to shield us by and by.
Thank you. I'm Carol Burris, and I do original songs. And the next song I'm going to do for you is called She, and it's about a couple of people who get together in their life and live it out.
She was a young girl, smart as a whip, singing everywhere she went and shining like the sun. She was shining like the sun. He was a young boy, he could figure things out, faithful as a hound dog, as loyal as they come, as loyal as they come. One day they came into the wood, chasing rabbits as fast as they could. Saw the other, then they both did smile. Then they stopped to take a rest for a while. She was a mother, busy with child, finding her way through a cloudy child haze. A cloudy, cloudy child haze. He was a father, excited and afraid, finding his rhythm and finding his way. He was trying to find his way. One day they came into the wood, chasing children as fast as they could. Saw the other, but they could not stay. There was no time for rest those days. She was an old woman, older than the hills. She grew wiser with each passing day. Wiser with each passing day. He was an old man, all covered in gray. When there was trouble, he had kind words to say. He always knew what to say. The roar of the ocean, the cry of the wind, you can hear her calling to him. You can hear her calling to him.
Okay, I think the last song I'm going to do is called Truth Is. And so I just had this idea that what if I was living a completely different life? Have you ever thought about, like, I could be living like a completely different life? And then I thought about it, and you'll see what happens in the song. I may think I want to make mounds and mounds of money, to buy this and that, to have everything. I may think I want to be 21 again. Yes, to be beautiful, young and free. Truth is, I'm a little bit afraid. Truth is, I'm quite a bit lazy. Truth is, I'd miss you too bad, and I'd never buy a ticket to go. I may think I wanna fly right up to the moon and ski along the dunes like a strong young boy. I may think I wanna go to an octopus garden where I can feed my curiosity and joy. The truth is, I'm a little bit afraid. Truth is, I'm quite a bit lazy. Truth is, I'd miss you too bad, never buy a ticket to go. What would make me wanna buy a ticket to have everything I think I want? Would you go there with me and stand in line, and all our wishes will come true? All our wishes will come true. All my wishes will come true. I may think I want peace and quiet, nothing but silence for days on end. But I know that after a while I'll be lonely and sad and wanna hear your voice again. Truth is that in the end, truth is I need you, friend. Truth is that love is all we need to be happy and free. All we need to be happy and free. And all our wishes will come true. All our wishes will come true. that's the truth. Thank you.
All right, Carol Burris. Patrick Sheehan? Did I butcher it? No? I could.
All right, how's everyone doing? It's about 6:52. I think it's about 15 minutes to first pitch for the Astros-Rangers game. Meanwhile, I'm wearing a Tampa Bay Rays hat, so what am I doing here? But yeah, when I was thinking of songs to play, I wanted to pick something that had to do with the current events in the world right now. So this song is called "Waiting on a War" by the Foo Fighters. It came out 2 years ago. Some of you might know it, but I'll be surprised if you do. So without further ado, here it is. I've been waiting on a war since I was young. Since I was a little boy with a toy gun. Never really wanted to be number one. Just wanted to love everyone. Is there more to this than that? Is there more to this than that? Is there more to this than that? Is there more to this? More to this? More to this than just waiting on a war? Just waiting on a war. Every day waiting for the sky to fall. Big crash on a world that's so small. Just a boy with nowhere left to go. Fell in love with a voice on the radio. Is there more to this than that? Is there more to this than that? Is there more to this than that? Is there more to this? More to this? More to this than just waiting on a war? Just waiting on a war. Just waiting on a war for this and that. There's got to be more to this than that. Just waiting on a war for this and that. There's got to be more to this than that. I've been waiting on a war since I was young. Since I was a little boy with a toy gun. Is there more to this, more to this, more to this than just waiting on a war? Just waiting on a war. Just waiting on a war for this and that. There's got to be more to this than that. Just waiting on a war for this and that. There's got to be more to this than that. Just waiting on a war for this and that. There's got to be more to this than that. 'Cause I need more. Yeah, I need more than waiting on a war. Yeah, I need more to this than that. There's got to be more to this than that. Just waiting on a war for this and that. There's got to be more to this than that. Just waiting on a war. Thanks, everybody. I was really nervous this time because my parents have the live stream. So they're watching. So is my brother. So hi, family. Back home in Tampa and St. Petersburg. So this next one, I wish I could say I wrote it for them or something, but I didn't. It's just a fun one. It's a cover by the White Stripes. It's called Fell in Love with a Girl. Some of you might know it from the early 2000s, but here we go. Fell in love with a girl. I fell in love once and almost completely. She's in love with the world. Sometimes these feelings can be so misleading. She turns and says, "Are you alright?" I said I must be fine, 'cause my heart's still beating. Fell in love with the girl. Fell in love with the girl. Fell in love with the girl. Both sides of my brain need to have a meeting. Keep away from the girl. My left brain knows that our love is fleeting. Fell in love with a girl. I fell in love once and almost completely. She's in love with the whole world, and sometimes these feelings can be so mistreating. She turns and says, "Are you alright?" I said I must be fine, 'cause my heart's still beating. Come and kiss me by the riverside. I said it once before, but it bears repeating now. Fell in love with the girl. 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 Thanks, everyone. This last one's an original. I wrote it 3 or 4 years ago. It's called The Long Shot. First time I'm playing it live. Can't believe I actually am. So, luckily, nobody knows what it sounds like. No one knows what it sounds like, so if I mess up, it doesn't matter. Just beyond your reach, a reason clear as day. Every time you breathe, mine begins to fade. Yearning for your goal, Suddenly they say it's such a long shot, telling you that it ain't worth it. A million miles away, steps are getting heavier as you make your way towards your end. Crowds are closing in as one. They say it's such a long shot, telling you that it ain't worth it. They said it's such a long shot, yet you're ready to go after it. They said it's such a long shot, telling you that it ain't worth it. They said it's such a long shot, yet you're ready to go after it. Thanks, everyone.
Patrick Sheehan, Zoe Summers, you're up. You want a chair, right? That has no pickup, right? Here.
Okay. Is that loud enough?
Well, let me go turn it up. It's
Okay.
probably not really even on.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we're all on a pretty similar vibe tonight with the whole current events thing. Because I also have a song that's relevant. It was one that I liked a lot when I was a kid. I'm going to be doing a cover of Mirembe Salam Veshalom by Noam Katz. And let's see. Mirembe, Mirembe, Salam. Wait, Salam, Salam, Veshalom.
Shalom lachaver, shalom baboker, ve'avzo hayom, mirem besalam, ve'shalom, mirem besalam, ve'shalom. Make peace in the village, make peace in the home, make peace in the morning until daylight is done. Mirembe, salam v'shalom. The battle keeps raging, the future unsure. We must band together with the strength to endure. No matter the language, the call must be heard to all generations. Make peace in the world. Lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Mirembe, salam v'shalom. Make peace in the village, make peace in the home, make peace in the morning until daylight is done. Mirembe, salam v'shalom. All right. This next song is an original one that I wrote back in college. I think it's relevant again right now. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. Actually going to play it in a different key than I'm used to. I've been working on learning how to transpose things on this. So this is called The Ballad of the Puppet King. Let's do this. All right. Okay, so let's see. Go. Music box playing a war march, a squadron of dolls lining up in the dark, and they step in time as they fall in line without one stray remark. Leading the charge, a cardboard cutout king held up by a tattered piece of string, brought up to believe that only war could bring peace to every living thing. And the king with the paper crown keeps running unblinded by false renown, looking up at the skies with starry eyes. He's in the thick of it now. General leaving the battle behind, rainbow-colored toy soldiers on the front lines, and the trains all crash as the soldiers clash, but no one seems to mind. And the puppet king will cut his cord, so the puppeteer's no longer lord. The general sets down his sword, but the gesture goes ignored. And the king with the paper crown stands there as his dreams all crash to the ground, and he crumbles and cries through transparent eyes. There's nothing he can do now. Playing a sad song, it cannot distinguish between right and wrong, and the dreams that died on either side started to sing along. and kneeling in the ashes the fallen king, unable to move without the string, heard the lamenton begin to sing, but it didn't change a thing. And the king with the paper crown stands there as his dreams all crash to the ground, and he crumbles and cries through transparent eyes. There's nothing here for him now. Oh, the king with the paper crown watches as his kingdom comes a-tumbling down, and the music dies in those glassy eyes. There's nothing here for him now. There's nothing here for him now. There's nothing here for him now. And this last song is going to be another original. A while ago, my friend told me a story about, well, we were talking about our cats and how, you know how cats do the thing where they beg to be let out, and then when you let them out, they sort of go out there for a couple of seconds, and then they walk right back inside, and then a few seconds later, they ask to be let back out again. I was asking my friend, well, why do you think they do that? And she said, well, my dad always says that they're looking for summer. One day, when they went out of that door, it was summertime outside, and they think that if they walk through that door enough times, it's going to be summertime again. And I thought, well, that sounds really poetic, and aren't we all looking for summer in a way? Looking for a way to return to a warmer, simpler time in our lives, not realizing that what's outside isn't really tied to the door at all. So this song is called Looking for Summer. Shorter and a chill is in the air, and the echoes of the winter's past are more than I can bear. In my heart I know that there are warmer days ahead, but in the now don't know quite how to drag myself out of bed. I look out each window, the view is the same. I can't find the path that leads back where I came, and I keep opening up my front door, hoping not to see the leaves upon the ground. 'Cause I'm looking for summer, looking for somewhere that's warm, hoping for some sunshine in the eye of the storm. I'm looking for a door that leads me just beyond the spring, to a place where the cicadas chirp and the mockingbirds sing. Well, I look outside, it's gray and white as far as I can see, but behind one of these many doors, the summer waits for me. In my mind, I know I'll find the comfort that I seek, but summer days seem far away, oh, when the sky is so bleak. The holidays come and the holidays go, the pathway to May has been covered in snow, and I keep opening up my front door, hoping not to see the frost upon the ground. 'Cause I'm looking for summer, looking for somewhere that's bright, yearning for some sunshine in the darkest of night. I'm looking for a door that leads me far beyond the chill. Don't know when I'll stop searching, now I fear I never will. I fear I never will. Oh, I fear I never will. summer is somewhere, she's waiting for me. Oh, lying in the grass, baby, that's where I'll be. When I open up my front door and I see the sunbeam shining on the ground. 'Cause I'm looking for summer, looking for somewhere that's warm, hoping for some sunshine in the eye of the storm. I'm gonna find a door that leads into the summer sun, 'cause I'm looking for the summer and I won't stop till I'm done. Oh, I'm looking for the summer and I won't stop till I'm done. Oh, I'm looking for the summer and I won't stop till I'm done. 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 Oh, won't stop till I'm done. Thank you, everyone.
All right, that was Zoe Summers. We got Lee Norris coming up.
We have any sound there? Pardon me for a second here while I lose a fight with a microphone. Okay, I'm Lee Norris. I'm glad to be back here for, can people hear me? Can they hear? Okay. Anyway, I've been here a few times on open mic night, but not really much recently. Moved to Austin, and it's kind of hard to get here on Tuesday nights, but I managed this time. So I'd like to sing you 3 songs, nothing particularly relevant about any of them or consistent about them. It's just topics that I've been thinking about recently. The first one is an ode to an old high school friend of mine. You may know of or heard of him, Don Green. If you remember, used to about a couple of hundred yards over here, there was a whitewater experience. It was a canoe and kayak rental and a touring place. Well, this was Don's boondoggle. And he was also a fanatic supporter of conserving waterways. He was a Big Bend guide and is really the complete outdoorsman. I knew him through Boy Scouts, and some of us grew up and were no longer Boy Scouts. Some of us didn't. And the fact that he never outgrew Boy Scouts was really a tribute to him and the community. So I'd like to talk about Don some. As get my thoughts here. As a boy, I really loved camping Boy Scout stuff. Bel Air Troop 601, couldn't get enough. Camping Bud Boop 222, what a pair were we. I was such a bookworm, Don was way more hooked than me. After Bel Air High School, I went to UT. He went to Nacogdoches, got a 4th Street degree. We drifted apart, heard of him through friends. I worked at Exxon, he rafted at Big Bend. Houston called, we drifted back, I made the climate warm. Saw him on Channel 2, saving Buffalo Bayou. Years later, saw him at the coffee shop. Only recognized his voice, reunion, what a flop. Then one day the paper said he had died from cancer. Tore me up, still sort of does, such an answer. Guy is so sadistic, she put him in pain. Environmental sinner like me, why do I remain? Late last night I had a dream, we were on a tramp in a heaven that looked like Patagonia. I hope that guitar doesn't sound as out of tune to you as it does to me. Let me check this a second here. Maybe that's better. Okay. Totally unrelated to the song. The second one that I wrote about recently has to do about the 7 deadly sins, really. I was reading medieval history. It was a slow afternoon. And everybody, at a time when the Roman Catholic Church had really extensive sway over everything. And they talked a lot about all sorts of things you shouldn't be doing, including the 7 deadly sins. Well, I was raised Presbyterian, and we were sort of a no-nonsense, just be a nice guy religion. Why were there 7? Why were they deadly? Why were they sins? So the more I thought about it, the more I thought, A, I couldn't remember what they were, and 2, the whole notion seemed kind of silly. So here's an exposition on these thoughts. Any given Sunday, you hear the same old crap. You're screwed up, God's pissed off, misery lands in your lap. Punishment sort of hard, we're trying to survive. Pay the bills, have some fun, and keep our offspring alive. Pride, envy, gluttony, lust, anger, greed, and sloth. Behavior the church reviles, Darwin is the boss. For a millennia, preachers wailed and cried. Committed deadly sin, and your ass is fried. No way to absolution, there were executions. Enforcement effective as New Year's resolution. Pride, envy, gluttony, lust, anger, greed, and sloth. Behavior the church resents, Darwin is the boss. Deadly sins, you're kidding me, that's how we evolved. Look at any nature show. Sin makes the world revolve. Now we need to turn it down. The volume is too loud. Humane laws medicure our claws, in that we can be proud. Pride, envy, gluttony, lust, anger, greed, and sloth. Behavior that the world revives is Darwin is the boss. Deadly sin, you're kidding me. It's how we evolve. Now the third song is a cover. It's a cover of a very old song, New York Girls. This was a sea shanty that arrived, New York City, Boston, Philadelphia, the main U.S. East Coast ports during the 1840s or so. And it sort of illustrates that these towns could be tough. In addition, Everybody and His Dog has done a version of the song. If you look on Pandora, you get about 10 different versions, most of them sung by Irish bands who sound like they've had about 3 drinks too many. Be that as it may, I heard about it through the Kingston Trio on one of their early items, one of their early albums, and it's been stuck in my head intermittently for maybe 60 years. So the last time it got stuck in my head, I thought, well, I'll just work a version of this and sing it. And you can see it's sort of a rollicking song. Just a second, let me caper up here. New York Girls. Listen, shipmates, come to me, I'll tell you in my song a tale that happened to me when I come home from Hong Kong. To be away, you Sally, my dear lady Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? As I walked down a Chatham Street, a fair maid I did meet. She asked me to see her home. She lived on Bleecker Street. When I got to Bleecker Street, we stopped at 44. Her mother and her sister there to lead her at the door to me. Away you sent me, my dear Andy. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? When I got inside the house, there were drinks were passed around. The liquor there was so strong, my head went round and round. Then we had another drink before we sat to eat. The drink hit me upside the head, I quickly fell asleep. To me away you sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? When I awoke this morning, I had an aching head. My gold watch and my pocketbook and a daily friend had left. Looking round, nothing could I see but a woman's shift and armor that now belonged to me. So me away you sent me, my dear Andy. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? Dressed in the ship and apron, I wandered most forlorn till Martin Churchill took me in and he set me round Cape Horn. To me away you sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? So come all you sailormen, get warm and went ashore, or else you'll find some other girl that's nothing but a whore. You're hard on casual tips, a beat your rig and boots as well. For Yankee girls are tougher than the other side of hell. To be away you sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? To me away you sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? Thank you.
That was Lee Norris. We got Silky and Sam. I'm assuming that's not the other way around. Okay, so you're not plugging in. One of these? Yes. Yeah. Okay, you get up. I'll get
So, here? What do you want? Yeah, it can be. That'll work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe that guitar doesn't have a pickup in it.
Yes, that's improvement that I
Should
learned.
put one in it.
Yes, that's what I learned lately. Okay.
Okay, so let's get that like right there.
Oh, sorry.
And then this, you're gonna have to be on it, or it's not gonna pick you up.
Okay, I have to be so close.
Like
Okay.
pretty close, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then this, we want to try and keep about right there. Okay, let me go get some levels, and then y'all go.
Can you see okay?
Okay, let's see. Let me get Sam's guitar first.
Silky? Okay, all right. Maybe. Yeah, like this. Okay. Help? Yes. Sorry. All right. Oh, like right there. Okay. Yeah. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. Okay. All right. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi is waiting, it's blowing its horn. Already I am so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Many times I let you down. So many times I play around.
without you now, they don't mean nothing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll sing your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Time is hard to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Close your eyes, I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Thank you. Yeah. So the second song, first I want to thank the host of tonight's open mic. That's really important to support the community and really I'm grateful for being here. And this song, Sam and I was having that idea. It's a sad song, but it's also, this song is dedicated to our running group friend, Hami, and also another important brother in our our running group. Yeah, passed away. Both of them passed away. And I hope that any of the running group people that are watching the live stream, that's a surprise. But yeah, we missed you, Hami. And the song's name is called Tears in Heaven. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Will it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Will you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Time can bring you down, time can bend your knees. Time can break your heart, like a begging please, begging please. Beyond the door, I'm sure, and I know there'll be no more tears in heaven. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Will it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I'll find I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. All right, thank you. Thanks for helping.
So this next one, just to kind of pick the mood back up, is called Blackbird by the Beatles.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the night of the dark black sky.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night.
Thank you. I do have one more. Silky, can you bring me the Hurt? It's another sad one, though. I hope y'all don't mind. Thank you, Silky. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. That's good, right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this one's... Thank you. Yeah. There we go. So this is one of my personal favorites, and I've sang it quite a bit whenever I've been going through hard times. Lately, especially with the running group I'm a part of, Houston Smiles, times have been a lot better, and it's been a joy to be with them and just to be around them and good people. So it's kind of bittersweet to still sing, but I hope you enjoy it. It's by Johnny Cash. It's called Hurt.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here.
What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, 1,000,000 miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way. Thank you very much.
All right. That was Silky and Sam. We got Connor Carter coming up.
All right. Hi, everyone. All right. This is going to be a stand-up comedy, so sorry. That's how I feel we should always start. Bottom of the second, 3-1, Astros down, just so we know. 7 innings away from losing a pretty significant sum of money, which is not good. One more time for Silky and Sam. Give it up for them. That's great. My name's Connor. I have a immigrant mother. I don't know if you have one of those, but that generally means she's cheap, which is not a fun quality. I get it, though. She grew up real poor. I was raised poor. Those are not the same thing. One is actual poverty. One's more of a series of lies about your income that makes it seem like you're not doing great. She treated me like the IRS. She just never reported anything. Seemed like we're really struggling. She's always acting like we're not going to make rent, even though we own our house, and I knew that. I think we have 2 houses, honestly. We act like we have barely one, so it's not a fun existence. She's very cheap. We used to get knockoff stuff. Like when I was a kid, I didn't get Pop-Tarts. I got sugar rectangles from a competing brand. Captain Crunch, Lieutenant Chomp reporting for duty. Different military. It's not fun growing up that way. She liked to just save stuff and save it for later. Very frugal. I used to get Delta Airlines snacks in my lunchbox as a kid. That thing they hand you on the flight and you go, that's okay, I'd rather just not eat. That's what I look forward to every lunch. I think that's suspicious activity. They say when you see something, say something. I think they're talking about threats, but I think snacks also qualify. As a general rule of thumb, you shouldn't leave a plane with more stuff than you brought on. I think that's a good thing to think about. You think ramen noodles are bad, then you start eating sky snacks at sea level, and it's a pretty embarrassing thing to do. It's not fun. My mom's she's a doctor too, so this all is very confusing. This isn't a recent profession. She's been doing that about 20 years. And I generally don't like telling people that, because then they see our house and they're like, is she good at it? I'm like, I don't know. I think she's part-time at this point. I don't know. First part-time doctor ever. Just, I don't know her hours, but it seems like it. She's an immigrant, and I just feel like she had a harder life than me. You know, she had to go to a new country and start over. I have trouble sleeping over at a friend's house. If the thread counts off, then I'm not going to get my 8 hours, and that's going to be difficult for everyone. It's really, really interesting. My mom had to deal with adversity. Immigrants deal with that. You know what? Adversity, I'm going to be honest, that's not really my thing. I like other emotions. Prefer the good ones. Like, if I went to another country and they were like, go back to where you came from, I'd be like, that's a great idea, honestly. I think I'm going to do that. Which sign is airport? I don't know what the signs mean anymore. I have a theory. You know, on the highway, there's always a picture of an airplane. Like, I think that's for, like, immigrants who are just ready to go back, who just give up. it's like, I don't know how to communicate with you, but I know planes always look like that. So you can just go follow the clip art photo of an airplane. That's just my theory. One thing I noticed is I would learn that we were pretty cheap by being around actually like wealthy people. Like, you ever go to a garage sale in a wealthy neighborhood and you're like, this is just a normal sale, honestly. Everything's at least competitively priced. It's got price tags and stuff. It's very weird. I used to be annoyed that my mom would spend like this, but you learn that you don't always get what you want. And I also learned that I'm in the will. So come to think of it, I don't want her spending my money either. It's you got to think in the future. Now I watch her spending even more. We go out to eat. She's like, I'd like a large. I'm like, she'll have a small, actually. Okay, we're going to get water cups all around. You want dessert? Say it's your birthday. That's the only way you're getting dessert. That's it. All right. Do a little bit more. I work at a coffee shop right now. That's my job. I have a finance degree, so that's I feel like that's not what I didn't even minor in coffee. So being full-time coffee is pretty tough. The hardest part about working at a coffee shop is honestly accepting the fact that you work at a coffee shop. That's it. I feel like I'm underperforming. I have a colleague. He has a master's in religious arts, so I'd say he's right where he belongs. But me, I'm hoping to peak elsewhere. I think, I know I'm insecure about it because when it's a normal customer, I'm like, hey, welcome to the coffee shop. When it's like someone I recognize from high school, I'm like, welcome to my coffee shop. I own this bad boy. Everything's free. We just donate it to charity because money's no longer a thing. A lot of things have changed since high school. A lot of things. All right. I guess that's going to be it for me. Ghost Rose, I hope we pull it off. That'd be fun for everyone. Give it up for the Mucky Duck. Thank you.